This is Earth. This is where you live. Oops. That may be a little hard to see. Let me help you out there. That's better. Let's see what goes on in our home. Wow, Earth truly is beautiful. But have you ever wondered what's out there? What exists beyond our cell phones and our computers? What exists beyond nature? What exists beyond Earth? This is what exists outside Earth. Space. In the center of our solar system is the Sun. Because it's in the center, our solar system is known as heliocentric, meaning having or representing the Sun as the center. Around the Sun are the 8 planets that revolve around the Sun in an elliptical motion. The planets, in order of innermost to outermost, are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So how are the planets grouped? First off are the terrestrial planets, aka the inner planets. Terrestrial means of or relating to Earth. The terrestrial planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Some characteristics of the terrestrial planets are that they are small, they have solid surfaces, they're rocky, and that they have thin carbon dioxide or nitrogen atmospheres. Now, before we move on to the other planets, we must know about the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is a region of the solar system located between Mars and Jupiter. Essentially, it's a belt of asteroids. Asteroids are small bodies of rock and/or iron-nickel that have elliptical orbits around the Sun and move slowly. These are the Jovian, aka outer planets. Jovian means of or relating to Jupiter. The Jovian planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The Jovian planets are large, about 10 times the size of Earth. There are 2 types of Jovian planets, the gas giants, Saturn and Jupiter, and the ice giants, Neptune and Uranus. The gas giants, Saturn and Jupiter, are made mostly of hydrogen and helium. Neither of them have a solid surface. The ice giants, Neptune and Uranus, are made of ice, with hydrogen, helium, and methane in the atmosphere. Methane is what gives the planets their blue color. Like the gas giants, the ice giants do not have a solid surface. So what else is out there? Besides the planets in the asteroid belt, there are many objects in space, like dwarf planets, comets, meteors, moons other than our own, and our very own Sun. Comets come from the Kuiper belt, a region that intersects with Neptune's and Pluto's orbits. Comets have an elliptical orbit around the Sun, are made of ice and dust, and move slowly. There are 3 parts of a comet: the nucleus, which is the center part, the coma, which envelopes the nucleus, and the tail, which is always pointed away from the Sun. Comets, although most commonly seen in space, can also be seen dashing through the Earth's atmosphere. Meteors are small rocks or metal that form in space. There are 3 different kinds of meteors. The 3 different kinds of meteors are meteoroids, which are in space and mostly come from broken asteroids and comets. Meteors, which are meteoroids that enter the Earth's atmosphere. Most meteors burn up in the mesosphere and move very fast. And finally, meteorites, which are meteors that strike the ground. There are currently 5 confirmed dwarf planets, 3 of which are shown here. Ceres was once an asteroid, but now it is considered the smallest dwarf planet. Ares is the largest dwarf planet and the 9th biggest object to orbit our Sun. Pluto was discovered in 1930 and believed to be a planet until it was demoted in 2006. During this time, this new dwarf planet never got to completely orbit around the Sun. Finally, we have the Sun. The Sun is a star. It's the center of our solar system, as we talked about before. It's what gives us heat. The surface temperature is 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit and 28 million degrees Fahrenheit in the core. It is the largest and hottest object in our solar system.